into Bitcoin, as you were describing, as a trade.
Yeah.
You heard Barry Silbert in New York.
Yeah.
He said, this sounds interesting.
Yeah.
You took a position. And it was on your radar. And you, as a trader and as a businessman, you made some. You were successful. You've been successful now. You've been into Bitcoin for a while. But at some point, this turned into something different for you in your mind, and in the way that you think. So talk a little bit about that.
Yes, as I was mentioning, my opinion about fiat, the fiat fraud that's going on in the world, had been very clear for a long time. My dad and I are original gold bugs, right? So we were always very conscious about how the monetary debasement was going on from a long time ago. First with the British, and then with the Nixon refusal of the gold exchange in '71. And then in the 80s in Mexico, we were victims of hyperinflation and devaluation, and our company went broke. So we knew all about fiat fraud, right? So when I took this trade, and it became very successful, and it forced me to look into Bitcoin in more detail, when I finally understood what it meant, which is finite issuing, self-custody, unseizable, I said, gee, this is much better than gold, man. Because as long as it has a market, right? At the end of the day, it's an asset. For me, Bitcoin is an asset that you can trade. It's an asset just like an Apple stock, or like a gold bar, or like a ton of copper, or like a ton of wheat. It's an asset, and it has a market. And there's people out there who will buy the asset from you, and that's great, you know.